My name is Tomas. That is my full legal name. And I was and
Jesus.
I can say I saw the Chromacopia concert with Prince and Juan, but we were like mentally, like spiritually there.
You can also say you say the N word on a daily basis.
Bye.
All right, you go, Juan.
My name's JDC and I get bitches. All right, cool. All right, so thank y'all for coming on.
Thank
the
y'all for
channel.
watching.
Yeah,
Watching
y'all were trying to do some pre questions and I didn't let you because I already started recording. But yeah, we can re-ask what everyone's favorite song was.
All right, I'll go. Prince, you can go first.
I would be lying if I said it wasn't Earthquake because
Oh my god.
Oh, I lied. I meant New Magic Wand. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't New Magic Wand because, bro, when that line came up when he said that 60/40 isn't working, like it was like a full circle moment where like TikTok literally made me like what I am, bro. Like if it wasn't for bro, I'm so dead ass.
For like
Like,
more than
bro,
half the people there though, bro.
Bro, think about this.
Like-
Think about this. Bro, think about this. If it wasn't for my TikTok algorithm, I would never search on YouTube that 60/40 isn't working from watching that one Tyler edit, right? I would have never listened to Call Me Figure Lost. I would have never bought the vinyls. And I most likely would have never made a YouTube channel. And I would have nothing to react to. So when that part came on, I was really happy. It was just exciting.
I was really happy.
All right, what was your talk, dumbass?
Me,
Not you. The fucking one that wants to pipe up, Mr. Mario Kart. Go ahead.
All right, look, bro. Top 3. From Igor, bruh. Like I was waiting to hear, like, and like, no offense, that was one thing that I had to criticize. Is he kind of used some of the songs as more of transitions instead of like fully performing them, which is okay. I understand he has like a time he has to get off or whatever. But like the Igor songs, bruh, like some of them, like I was trying to listen to like Gone, like not Gone, Thank You, the other one. I think A Boy Is a Gun, bro, or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. He did
Cause,
like a short
bruh,
snippet of it.
yeah, but Igor's like all those slow songs from Igor, like my favorite, bro. Like, cause like I have emotional ties to those. Like, not to be on no like weird shit, but like, you know, like I used to listen to those when I was sad and shit. So it's like, you know, I was waiting for that shit to hit, but it was still good nonetheless because he performed them. I can't say I didn't hear them. And from my other point, I was saying top 3 because I also liked a lot the new ones. The Thought I Was Dead, bro. I love Thought I Was Dead.
That dance he does. That
Yeah,
dance
yeah. The new Magic Wand is always fire, bro. And I like Judge Judy. I like how he sat down and he was like, you know, like
Judge
actually,
Judy,
like
oh my
yeah,
God,
like
that's
telling
in my
it
top
like to the
3.
crowd. I thought that was so dope, bro.
I was singing that one out of like all like my section.
Yeah.
I was that one. I was just singing the loudest. I love that song so much.
I'm not a girl, so I can't say sticky. But that's the end of my little.
But he
rebuttal.
would say sticky. Okay, what else? You taught me.
Top 3. Number 1, Tamale. I was really excited to see Tamale. Number 2, Judge Judy. And number 3, I Thought You Wanted to Dance. That one, like, I really like that one.
Ooh,
Honorable
yeah.
mention, Noid, because like I fuck with Noid, but like after hearing it live and after that performance he did, well, you know, when his eyes were like closing
So
and stuff,
hard.
and he was just like that. That was hard.
Yeah,
And that's an honorable mention. Noid was like a really good performance of his.
it was.
What about you, Chris?
I wanna. Well, okay, top 3. Oh man. I'm not gonna say Thought I Was Dead because I low-key don't like when he does like the acapella thing, like when he raps it without the beat, because like I've heard him do it a lot of times, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like when he cuts the
Yeah.
beat and he just talks instead of rapping, like it's cool, but like if you've heard it before, it doesn't hit as hard. So
Yeah.
there's that, and so yeah, New Magic Wand, man. Oh, when Rusty started playing, I got so happy. Bro,
Rest
okay.
in, like,
I'll tell you
Watch
this. I'll
me
tell you
get
this.
this money. And he played the intro. He played the intro all the way through, bro. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah, he
good.
did.
I liked it.
What did I really like to hear? Um,
There's not one that's like special to you. That's like maybe people wouldn't find it the best, but maybe like you liked.
That for me is Judge Judy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I was like, I don't know what it is about my memory, but like I clearly remember the concert, but like I don't remember that many like moments. I don't know why, because I don't know why. Maybe my brain went on a little bit of an autopilot because all I do is listen to those songs. So when I was hearing them, it felt like I don't know. Or maybe it was because I was holding my phone recording. That kind of, it might have been that the phone might have messed me up, but I mean, I'll definitely say Tamale. I did like sing Tamale word for word. And what did I say? New Magic Wand, yeah, word for word. But what was the one I
Rusty.
just said? Yeah,
Rusty.
Rusty. Yeah, Rusty was fire. But to go off of what Juan said about him playing songs as transitions, bro, that made me think. Like right after the concert ended, I was like, bro, I need to go to a Camp Flog where he actually focuses on like the whole of his discography, and it's not just like a tour for a specific album,
Yeah.
because like, bro, I love Camp Flog now. Like it's actually my favorite. Like his 2020, I think 3 performance is like one of my favorite concerts he's ever done. And if I could have saw
The
that
one
live, I
where he
would have been
was
so happy.
where he was uh
What's
a
up? What's up?
national park ranger. The one he was
No,
a
that's
national park ranger.
Coachella.
Was it Coachella?
I think maybe that was last year's Flogna or Coachella. I'm not sure.
I don't
How
remember.
do I not know? I don't know. I just know I'm okay. I'll just describe the one I like. I like when the background is like the landfill and it has like the Lancia, like the wrecked Lancia, and
Yeah, that was a. I think that one was the national park ranger one. I know. I think he had two
no,
different sets. I swear. I don't even know. I don't
the
know.
but the park. I know what you're talking about, the park ranger outfit, but that's not the Lancia one. That one, it was damn. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not the park ranger one. I know exactly what he was wearing too. He was wearing the Lafleur green sweater with it has like the fuck. It has like the image of the brooch on it with like the legs and the loafers, and he was wearing this fitted that he didn't release until like a year later. And then under it he had the
Blazing
big ass like Lafleur the red and pink logo, bro. I know exactly what he's wearing. I remember this shit so clearly. That was my favorite.
fire.
Fire.
But yeah, after the concert ended, I was like, I wish I can build like I wish I can pick the songs that he performed. Because this shit would be so hard. But Tronka, he played Tronka, he played Yonkers. Bro, I heard Yonkers live.
Oh
What?
yeah, Yonkers was cool. Yeah, Yonkers was
I
cool.
heard Yonkers live. That's insane. What was
I
up with
kind
him
of
not
knew.
wanting to play Cherry Bomb?
Oh my.
Yeah, yeah,
So
bro. I was
mad. You don't
raging,
know
and
how
there
mad.
was
I
a
swear
gay
on
dude.
everything. I
There
put.
was a gay dude just like Tomas, just raging in the front stage. He was like,
Wait
and he
until
was yelling
Tomas
at him,
tells you.
bro. And we had Tyler. We had like no joke. I don't mean this in a flexing way. We had Tyler like relatively close to us. Like I'm pretty sure he could hear the dude scream. And bro, voice crack,
Bro, I
bro.
can't even
Like,
hear when you
oh
say
my
Cherry Bomb. It just cuts
god,
out. Oh my
bro.
So
god.
Tomas, you want to tell Juan what you told
Yeah,
me
yeah.
when I
So
was on the
I
car
swear
ride?
on everything, right? When I think after he finished playing
I fucking hate you.
an album Wolf. No, yeah, after playing I fucking hate you.
I
I was the
fucking
one
hate
yelling.
you,
I swear I
but I
started Cherry
love
Bomb
you.
Listen to
chant.
what he's saying.
I swear on everything, bro. I can literally pull the recording right
You
now,
started the cherry bomb train.
and all my section was saying Cherry Bomb. And then this guy has a fucking balls to say, no, I'm not gonna play. Bro, how do you tell me a month later you play
Bro,
Two-Seater and Smuckers, right? And then you come to Orlando and you just decide to bullshit me and say, no, I'm not gonna play Cherry Bomb. Like the
no,
reason
and he
why
got
I
personal
went
with
to
it.
I know, and he said like
He was like, "You ruined the, you
no,
ruined the I
no,
fucking hate you train," because the dudes were still singing "I fucking hate you," and you were
yeah.
like,
And
"This still
he
little
literally
group had their I fucking hate you chain, and you were fuck that shit up." It's like, bro, if you don't play fucking bro Cherry Bomb right now, bro, like
exactly.
holy
And then there was like
shit.
five people, and then apparently even before the chant, someone was chanting someone was like saying a name off the cherry like song from like Cherry Bomb. And he said like only five people out of the whole stadium would know that song. I don't know if you know that part, but there's like the part where he said
Yeah.
like only 5 people.
No,
And
I
I'm
know.
like,
He
I don't
said that
care.
shit
I
too.
want to hear two-seater, bro. Like the one of the reasons why I bought a ticket was to hear two-seater, and he
Bro,
doesn't play
yes,
two-seater.
bro. Or Smuckers. Or one of them, bro.
Smuckers
Just one of them.
or Blow My Load. That would have been cool.
I was
Any
ready to
of
hear
them. Or no,
for you,
Def Cam.
boy.
Def Cam. Def Cam would have been actually so fire to hear. Def Cam would have been so fire to hear.
Girl, I get a
But
rush.
I really want to compile a whole set list of like specific songs that like, you know, because he's performed like every song he's made. No, you just had to like
nah.
put them together.
Well,
I want to do that.
Actually, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to do that really bad. Make like my own
like,
video
text
where
it
it like
on
transitions.
Instagram and like just say, I'm like, yo, so play this set list next time you come to Orlando, and then there.
Last time he was in Orlando, it was still called the Amway Center. I think it was 2022.
Yeah.
I think it was 2022.
I think you went to
Look,
that
call
one,
me if you
Juan,
get
right?
lost.
You did go to that concert, right?
Call me if you got lost.
Did you, Juan?
Hell no. I went there for like Gorillas. That was the first time I went, and now I went for like Tyler.
What was y'all's
Like,
first
who's in there?
concert?
Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm. And then Juan.
He just said Gorillas.
Yeah, it was Gorillas.
No.
I'm pretty sure it was Gorillas. I think, bro.
I thought it was gonna be some embarrassing shit.
No, that's what I'm trying to think of because I feel like it was a smaller one that I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was my mom. Actually, no.
Your mom sang at the Kia Center.
Yeah, my mom bought me tickets to see Gorillas at the Kia Center.
No, like your mom was like the artist, singing at the Kia Center.
Oh yeah, I went to go see my mom. That was so cool.
Cool. Well, that was my first concert.
Pretty dope.
And like, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect other than like, bro, when the song ends and the bass stops like harassing your chest, you feel like you can breathe. Like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, that is true. I don't know.
Like,
That feels
damn.
like pretty cool. Like the
Y'all
bass
tripping.
for like some songs, like I don't know. It was just like, it was a. All right.
No, hold on. What I mean is like while the song, you're full screen now, pretty boy. While the whole song plays, it's like it's fine, but then when it ends, you notice how much lighter you feel after, because it's like, shut the fuck up.
Right,
The only thing I noticed, was there was so much fucking fireworks smoke, and my girlfriend said like that shouldn't even be tripping because last time she went on tour, it wasn't just fireworks smoke; it was a lot of weed smoke. So it was
yeah.
like really bad because it smelled like shit, and it was like smoke everywhere. And I was like, damn.
I remember the Travis Scott concert. There was way more weed and smell. Like it was way bad. Worse
Yeah.
than Tyler.
No, I only got a whiff this concert, like this tour, but it wasn't even
I saw
bad. There was a
someone
dude vaping. Yeah, there was a dude
Yeah.
vaping in front of me, but like that was it, bro.
Other than that, yeah.
It was chill.
Did y'all like your like how like I know you kind of keep talking about it, but how was y'all's like sections? Like where y'all sat? It was good for you?
Mine was like good, right? The only bad thing is that I couldn't see the main screen, like here's the box, right? And like the square screen, I can only see like half of that. And then I got that ticket because I was close to the B stage and I checked the set list and most of the songs were on the B stage. So like, all right, bet that's like okay. And I enjoyed him being on the B stage since like he sang like most of my favorite songs there, and then the rest he just went to sing like the Chromacopia songs and like his latest song, That Guy. But then other than that, I was like, that was like my seg. That was like the only bad thing.
What about you, Juan?
What about?
To the right of me, it was like my girl, and then there was like two dudes that looked like metal dudes, had really long hair, and we expected them to go hard, right? But they just sat down the entire concert, bro. They didn't move once, and like I understand, but it's like at least sing, bro, or at least move or do something, because it's just like like it kind of makes you feel out of place for a second. Like these people are just sitting there like doing nothing. But then to the left of me, like it was pretty lit because it was just a group of dudes doing their thing, and they knew more songs than me. I noticed that because I don't know the new ones like word for word, like the one-off hits from like Chromacopia, like Balloon or Dochi.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't really listen to those like me personally. So
Yeah.
it's like the people next to me knew them. But the only complaint I have is the dude jumped, bro. Like on New Magic Wand, the dude jumped and he stomped on my left toe so hard, bro. Oh my god! And I looked down at his feet because I'm thinking he's wearing some type of boots. Bro's wearing Converse. Like what the hell? That shit hurt so bad, bro. But nah, it was lit. It was lit. I can't complain. It was really
Mhm.
cool. I saw him. I feel like I saw him pretty close, but the dude next to me literally pushed me out the way to get a video, and I was just like,
Oh
damn,
damn.
bro, like you're really gonna do me like that, bro? Like, damn,
I
damn, bro.
felt very like outnumbered since I'm not trying to be racist, but there was a lot of black people in my section, right? And there was a song called Balloon by Doechii, right? And I don't like that song really much, like that like the performance, like the say like the choreography of that like presentation for that song was pretty cool. But I just don't like the song is like okay. It wasn't like it's the only song I kind of don't like off Chromacopia. But here's the
Hmm.
thing, right? I'm like recording, right? I'm recording Balloon, right? And when like Tyler's verse came, everyone's like not singing, right? But then as soon as Dochi's verse comes, right? There's black people twerking like on the side here right now. They're singing it so loud, like you can hear like my iPhone microphone just like blasting from
That
like
was
Dochi's
interesting.
verse.
The entire crowd, the entire stadium
No,
got
like
like eight
sorry,
times louder.
yeah, the
Yeah,
entire
no,
stadium
that
got 8 times
ass.
louder when Dochi's verse came, and I was just like, left side girl twerking and the other side just screaming her guts out, bro. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like the only probably one of like 5 people. I only saw like 5 people on my section. I was just like, I mean, you go, girl, whatever it is, bro. But it was an interesting experience, I might say.
I might
Right.
add.
Um.
I love black people. I'm not now.
Thanks,
We get
Tomas.
it, bro. We get it.
My
Yeah, the money.
section, my section was cool. I went with two of my aunts and the one that bought the ticket. Well, both of them kind of like both of them
Can I
split the bill
ask
for
a
the tickets.
question?
Your
Cause
odds
Huh?
are
I don't
so
know.
silly,
I
bro.
don't know if it's personal, but
What?
like, how old are your aunts?
But I was
Is that
so
okay
fucking
to
scared.
ask?
I thought they were like 80 something, and I thought I was gonna go like with old grandmas. I got so scared. I was like, how to introduce them.
How old do you think they are, Tomas?
I'm gonna say like 30.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I think they're like 30, 31 or something. Yeah, like 30.
Yeah,
oh,
they
so
look.
they probably listen to Tyler on their own, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
one of them. That's why I went with them. That's the whole reason
Right,
I went. I wouldn't have went
right,
without
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
the one that was a big Tyler fan that was listening when she was a teenager, she like offered to take me like as a birthday gift, and then she took my other aunt, and she bought like seats 9, 6, and then 24. So these two are together, but
Wow.
she bought a 24 seat, and I was like, I'll take the 24 seat because I like for them to be together. Like I wouldn't mind sitting next to some random, like maybe I could like
Yeah, you don't
sing with
care.
them or something. It would be cool. And it was
Yeah.
like I had a better view of the main stage. So
It was a
I sat
dub. It
like
was a dub at the end of the day.
yeah, I sat like near my section stairs, but it was cool. There was this like bro,
Right.
there's this like white girl like 2 rows in front, and when he came out, like Saint Chroma starts playing, and she like stood up and she's like looking at everyone like nervously, like because she wants to stand, but she doesn't want to be rude. She's like, stand up so he can stand up, so he can stand up. And then we all stood up. I'm like, bro, if I wasn't like nervous, I would have fucking, as soon as it started playing, I would have stood up and said, get the fuck up. But I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. So I was like, I just sat down until everyone else stood up.
No,
Um,
my section was already stood. They were pretty late. They were pretty late.
yeah, now we sat, how'd y'all like Paris, Texas?
I didn't get to see them. I was in the merch
I
line.
was there when their
Oh
last song
yeah.
was playing, pretty much, but it really looked like three Tyler YNs, and I was just like, "This is really cool." Like,
Mm-hmm.
not in a like and I don't mean that in a bad way. Sorry, that might have came off like I don't mean that as in they look like they like a copy of Tyler, but like they
Right.
look like they each are expressive individuals.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Cool. Like it sounded like a new rap. You know what I'm like, and it didn't sound like a Cardi copy, bro. Like no offense, but I'm kind of tired of hearing that. You know?
Yeah, it wasn't mumble rap, and it also wasn't like a direct copy of anyone you really like know. It was cool, and I like that there. It's like I've never liked like a group before, like a duo. I've never been a fan of like
Right.
a
They're like
group
a
of artists.
trio, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. So
Cool.
Lil Yachty's one
um
was cool. I
yeah,
like Lil
Yachty.
Yachty.
Did you guys look at any of Paris, Texas, like any of their stuff afterwards?
I saw their merch.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was trying to buy the merch, but other than that,
Not
I didn't see their discography or anything. Like
you didn't check one?
no, I was excited more for
Nah,
Lil
man.
Yachty because when he played
Play it whole time. I Spy.
yeah, but
Broccoli.
no, hold on, let me
Yo, I
Drive Me
think I
Crazy. When he played Drive Me Crazy, oh my god,
uh-huh.
I was singing like I was the only person in my station singing that like bar to bar, bro. I was so
Yeah.
excited when he played that. And I mean, I'm no disrespect. That whole Juice WRLD like moment of silence was like so random. I didn't know he was gonna say that. I don't know why.
I kind of spoiled the entire concert for myself because I watched tours. I watched like two Chromacopia sets like in two different places. So like I kind of knew exactly what was going on. I knew that there would be two stages. I knew he was going to do the vinyl switch thing, and I knew about
I
the
knew
moment of
that as well.
silence. So I was like,
I
ah,
don't know, but the
but
moment
it
of
was fire.
silence, I don't
Like,
know why. I saw someone
just
like
like
disrespect the moment of silence in like another
Nah, in my
concert.
section, bro, in my section, a girl, but not in my section, but in the front of me in this mosh, a girl was like, I love you, no, I love you, or something. So she said, I love you to somebody, because it wasn't Tyler. And then the dude in the back of my section was like, shut the fuck up. And everybody just
Yeah.
started laughing. It's like, damn, bro, like, for real, like, it's one moment of silence, bro, before the show
I
starts.
don't know
Like,
how people are like so
come
retarded enough
on.
to like not have a moment of silence.
I've seen him do the moment for like double the length too. He only did it for like 4 seconds. I've seen him
Right, he
do it
only
for
did
like
it
10
for like 20
seconds.
Yeah,
seconds,
he
bro.
does it for, yeah, he's only
Realistically, he did it for like
20
20 seconds or something.
Yeah,
He
there
did
was
it
a
for
guy
like a
behind me
minute.
that was like, "We love you," like "I love you, Juice WRLD," and then no one said anything after. But yeah, it was fire,
No,
bro.
mine they screamed. That shit was funny, bro.
I think I was a fan of Coffin before I knew who Tyler was. So when I hear
Yeah,
Coffin play, I was like, that was like kind of like my new
give me the
Magic
keys
Wand
to the kids.
moment.
I'm gonna pull out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta watch Charger because I do not pull out.
I think I
All right,
really
should
listened
we?
to Coffin before I even knew who Tyler was. That's insane. That's so crazy. So
No,
Should we
crazy,
Yachty
bro.
talk
play.
about?
Yachty played some bangers though, bro. Like he was hard.
Yeah, he did. Should we talk about how you had that problem with the Kia Center?
Mm, I want to talk about a couple more
Controversy.
things with the concert inside the concert, and then we'll talk about like stories outside of it.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Okay. Well, how many? Like, have y'all ever seen celebrities outside of performances? It with your own eyes?
Nah,
Nah.
not really. Well,
What
I've
about you,
seen
home?
like one TikTok person, but like
I don't know if I would consider it that, but like right after he finished, he got off like right on our section, and we saw him like walk off. But that's like the closest I've seen to a celebrity kind of like walk off stage, bro.
No,
And
that.
like
But I mean, like outside
waved
of
at
a
us for a
performance.
second. But after I saw like the trucks, I saw the trucks or something, and I assumed it was him. Like I don't know why, I just felt like it was him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a joke to my mom. I was like, "Damn, Tyler left before me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm still at the
yeah, yeah.
PS Center, and Tyler's gone."
It's
But
crazy
no,
how it
no.
works. Like everyone, it's a whole big thing. He really just strolls in there, performs, and gets the
Yeah,
fuck out.
yeah. Gets the fuck out. Goes to a
yeah.
hotel the next day, like chilling.
Isn't he performing right now in Miami? I think so. I think there's
Right
a
now,
Miami
maybe.
thing. Right now,
Probably,
maybe.
Maybe.
probably,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, I've never seen anyone with status ever with my own eyes, ever. I've never seen a celebrity, an influencer. I've never met any TikToker. Never anyone that I could recognize from online in
I
with
thought I
like in
saw
person ever.
Nardwar, bruh. There was a dude dressed just like Nardwar. I don't know if y'all
Uh,
saw him, but
That would have been
right
crazy if
after the
Nardwar was
show,
there.
bro, I saw the back of his head. I swear to God, my heart jumped. I thought it was actually Nardwar. Two girls took a picture with him. I'm like, if he turns around, it was not Nardwar. It was like this young
okay.
guy, white kid. This young guy, white kid. I'm like, damn, bro, for real. Like, damn.
Apparently, there
There
was
was
a
hella
news that
people wearing green, like just to
Yeah,
color match. That was interesting. I know. I
that
didn't
was
even think
cool.
about it like that. I was like, let me dress like Tyler style, like green. I didn't even think about wearing green, like at all. I don't have anything really green, but it didn't even cross my mind. Sorry, Thomas. What?
apparently
Tomas.
Dochi, since like Dochi's from Florida, there were like rumors
Yeah.
that Dochi was gonna be there, but
Oh
like
yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
she didn't invite him.
everybody looked at the little stage when her part started,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
I did. I
yeah.
actually did. Shit.
Yeah, trying to see if she was there and shit. Yeah.
So Tomas, you said you cried at Travis.
No, I didn't cry at Travis.
You said you cry. You said you were crying
I
at
almost
Kanye or something.
teared up. I almost teared up. Oh wait, yeah, you are right. I did tear up a little bit when I saw Kanye. I'll admit that. And then I did tear up like a little bit when he was singing like him. Like okay, to be honest, like him got like so popular because of TikTok and it kind of ruined it. But then seeing it now like live on stage, it was like such a like
Sorry.
what's the word, like euphoric experience, you know what I mean? Like it was like really that nice. I don't know how to explain. It was just really nice. It was sweet.
It was
And then everyone
euphoric.
was like everyone was like singing it, like singing what's her name? The one that's featured on the song. Lola something. I don't know. When they
Hmm.
were singing that verse, like when they and then it was just really nice.
Yeah, I was sobbing. I
Uh
can't lie. And I don't
were you
cry.
sobbing?
I cried. I fucking
You
cried, bro.
cried?
I cried. Like bad. It was
Like
ugly.
oh wow, really?
I cried
Yeah,
not at a
bro's a light
song.
skin. Bro
I
definitely cried
cried.
at it. He's a light skin. He knows that feeling.
So I cried not at a song, but when the for y'all that have never seen the set, basically there's the two stages, right? There's the stage in the middle, like a small little square stage, and then there's the main stage, but it's covered by the Chromacopia shipping container, like it's like a metal curtain basically. So that thing goes up and down. So when that raised and I see his feet, right? Because I can't see him because I'm super high up. So, like, I can't see him from the side. So I see his feet. But then he starts walking towards the east side of the stage where I am. So I see his whole body. I started crying.
That's
And it was like
crazy.
ugly crying, bro. It was insane. I was singing the Saint Chroma and I started fucking sobbing. I can't believe it, bro. I was crying. I could, like, it was uncontrollable. I was crying. And then after, like here was like twitching. It was bad, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I feel like it was just something about me registering that the only person I really would, it's like, I feel like I'm trying to over explain the word favorite, but there is no other celebrity I would rather see in person. I don't care. That's the only person I want to see live, and I saw him, and I just cried. Right? It was insane, and I don't cry.
That's like
Like it was so crazy, bro.
Bro's
But
so tough. Bro doesn't cry.
no, I don't cry. Like I like what is like I don't really cry at things, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like you can tear up. I'm not talking about tear up crying. I'm talking about like sobbing. What the fuck would I
All
ever
right,
sob at?
bro. All right, you're
I
chilling,
would not.
bro.
I didn't sob, but I was like, there was a couple of tears.
I cried.
Like I remember, I
Um,
like him, and then instantly just playing that guy, and I just like, wipe all the tears and just start banging to like, that guy.
um. Okay, yeah. So Kia Center kind of fucked me raw.
Oh yeah, it's like it was so bad. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell, or you
I
say
want
it?
I want I want you to say your
All right,
perspective.
all right, guys. So hear me out, right? I'm on the phone with him, right? I'll call him, yo, where you at? And he say like, yo, I'm wearing a big goofy hat, and I like I'll spot you. I'm like, I bet. We meet, and then we see like the golf shipping container. It was pretty cool. It had golf on the top and stuff, right? But anyways, right? We get to enter in. I'm like, yes, bro. I'm like, this is it, bro. I'm gonna finally be in it. And then we go through like the like like the security thing where like they pat you down and stuff, right? I'm like, they no noise. I'm like, "Phew, okay, right." And like literally, like it's like less than 6 feet away. I'm like near to the person who like can scan my thing. I'm like, yes, I'm finally in it, bro. I'm gonna scan it, right? And then I'd walk, and then I don't see Prince on my side. So I'm like, I turn around and I see like, where the fuck is he? And I turn around, right? And then I just see his two aunts, them, and I hear the beeping noise. I'm like, oh shit, what happened now? And then like the lady, like she's like, I don't know, from like African. She has that African accent, and she's like, bring that there. I'm like, and then Prince is like, what? Like, and then he was like so surprised. And then she's like, yeah, you cannot, yeah, that camera, yeah. She was that camera. It's like, you cannot bring that there. And then like I checked the website and all that, like blah 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 and all of that. And then all was that, and he was like, you can't bring that. He was like, give me like your manager here and like just get me right here. And I was so scared, right? Because the person, right? The person who was like the security guard, right? She called him manager. And I just see a big black buff dude walking, right? And I thought it was gonna be that guy. I swear to God. I thought it was gonna be the
Bro got
big
intimidated. Bro got intimidated.
bro,
He was like, "No, chill."
I got intimidated for Prince and me because no way. He was like 7 feet, bro. He was like a basketball.
Yeah, you were like, "Oh shit, he finna beat our ass."
And he was walking there. I'm like, Prince, just please, bro. Just like the camera's fine. Just like let us go in. Just let us go.
I don't care about the camera anymore.
I was staring at Prince like in his eyes, and he was just like looked like about to cry. I'm like, please, Prince, just like it's no big deal, bro. Like I was like that. And unfortunately, it wasn't the big black tough guy, and it was like some girl. And then Prince told him everything. He like this and this and that. Check your website, blah blah blah. And they were just like not consistent. They were just giving attitude and stuff. Like, and so then
they were not being consistent at all, bro.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, you can't bring that there. And then Prince, and then they tell like, oh yeah, you have to go put in a locker, blah blah blah, and like that, right? So then Prince says, meet me right here, stay right here, and I'll go see.
Why do I sound?
What? He's like, meet me here, stay here at this place, and I'll see you in it, bro. Those fit if it felt like so long, like those 15 minutes felt so long because the one thing I had in one mind, like right, like I'm scared, like the merch line was gonna get so long that I was gonna get no merch. Like I'm sorry, Prince, like it might sound bad, friend, but I was gonna about to scan my ticket, go to the merch line, and then go back down and meet you there. Hopefully, at the same time you'll come here. Like, no, I'm not gonna do it like that. So like first like 15 minutes, I was like, the 100-yard like stare meme, like the army guy with his eyes wide open. I swear to God, bro, I was literally looking at the window just like that, just like trying to spawn. Like, please, bro, where is this guy? And then I called him two times. I'm like, bro, where are you? And he's like, oh, right now. And you sounded so laggy. You're cutting off. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? And then he just hugs up, and I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not gonna get the merch. And so like I'm like waiting here, like just waiting my hand, like just like I didn't want to use my phone because I wanted to save battery, and so I'm just waiting, right? And then like one of the that lady who had the glasses, remember?
Okay, yeah.
She had like braids and she had glasses. She's like asking me, what you doing here? What you standing here? And like, oh, I'm just waiting for my friend that like you patted down and that you didn't let him. And he's like, oh, okay, go stand there right there. I just need you to be right there. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm just standing there, bro, like doing the 100-yard dare stare to like the window. And I'm just praying, bro. And when I saw like the big hat, it's like I was just relief side. And then it's not even it doesn't even get worse, right? We scan, right? It's happening again, and then we hear the alarm. Like, what now, bro? What now? And then Prince is like, what happened now? And he said, like, you can't, you're bring it right now. It's like, bro, like, how 2 times, bro? I'm like, Prince, just like literally stripped naked at this point, bro. What is going on? And then what seemed to be the problem was like he had a hat and he had a bracelet on his hat or like something metal detected. And it was so funny because Prince was whining. Prince was like, no, let me in. Like he was like, I remember like Prince was like, oh, he was about to like sounding like a baby with all due respect. He was like, no, let me in. And then his aunt was like, I'm sorry, like this is normal. And then I'm just like, there's like, bro, Prince. And then apparently like it's so stupid. Like you couldn't have the bracelet connected to the helmet because maybe it's like a weapon or I don't know. But like I was like bro, are you serious right now? First you don't let him because of the camera, and then now because like metal. And so they told him to like just detach it and then put it to his arm. And what's the funny part is that once you go in, you could just put it back on the hat because there's no more security. So yeah, and I was like, bro, 2 times already.
Stupid.
It was so stupid in security. And then everything was okay. We got in. I was happy. And then yeah. But that was like probably the most funny experience like I've ever gone through security.
So basically, everything that Tomas said in my voice was a lie. Okay, cool.
No, no. What do you
Everything
mean it was a
else was
lie?
true, but everything he said that I said was a lie. First of all, Tomas needed, in order to get to the concert, his family needed to make sure that he had someone to get through security with. So this motherfucker, cracker ass, just waltzes through the fucking security, chilling, and now has to wait for me. So I'm the one that's struggling with security, even though I was supposed to help him get through security. Let me tell you what happened. I made a video talking about, oh my gosh, guys, it's Ty Dolla Sign. Oh my god, guys. Oh my
No,
gosh,
I saw
guys.
that you weren't allowed to bring cameras and shit, right?
Right? No,
Yeah.
no, the video, but before that, but like that was the war with Kia Center. That's why I don't want to talk about it too much, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
just try to explain it quick. I made a
Okay.
video being like, yo, I'm gonna bring these cameras, I'm gonna put everything in the bag, and I'm just gonna be like, good, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna be fucking like recording everything. No. What happened was my friend told me, nah, you can't take the backpack. I'm like, all right, fine. So then I started looking at, okay, well, if I bring my camera, I didn't know if they had lockers. I didn't know lockers was a thing. So, and oh my gosh, Tomas is about to watch me crash out. So I didn't know lockers was a thing. So I was like, okay, well, let me bring a camera that I'm not like, that I'm like, I don't know, like, let me not take my whole setup. So I decided on taking this, fully charged it, cleaned the SD card, put all the best settings on it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this and only this, and that should be fine. Because Kia Center, you don't say no cameras. It says for concerts and events, no cameras with detachable lenses or lenses longer than 3 inches. Then at the bottom of the list of prohibited items, it says no video recorders. So let me ask you a fucking question. Am I supposed to take a Polaroid camera that can't record video to a fucking concert? What am I supposed to take? No video record. Nigga, for what? What,
Now
Juan?
let me ask you something.
What's up?
I'm going to a concert, bro,
Okay.
and I'm wearing a bracelet and a wallet chain, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, okay, this is a Tyler concert. People are probably gonna accessorize. Okay,
Right.
I go through the thing, bro. They tell me grab your phone, like you don't even need to put it through. Bro, they let us through with everything. They let me through with my big ass metal studded belt, bro.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
bro. Tell me why this lady's like, yeah, this right here. She grabs my shit like this. She's like, no, no, you cannot bring this in. You cannot bring this in. Bro, and then her little man right there with the little wand, he was like, yeah, make him lift, because I was wearing a long sleeve. He was like, make him lift that up, make him lift that up. I was like, what? This nigga, what? Bro. And then she was like, yeah, you cannot bring this in either. I'm like, bro, okay, like, I'm about to put it in my pocket, right? I'm about to put it in my pocket and just go back through security. And I'm like, nah, like, I can't do that, bro. So, like, I was just no, wait, this is my crap bribe with Kia Center, bro. Am I supposed to grab the spiked metal chain that I have and my metal, like my wallet, pretty much that has my ID and shit? Which, by the way, I saw 40 other people in there with wallet chains and bracelets just like mine, and shoved them up my ass until the concert's over. Or like they want me to pay $15 for a locker, bro.
That takes 8 years to unlock.
That takes
Oh
an
my god.
hour. They're
Oh
like
my.
an hour too. They're like an hour per $15. Oh, bro, like that shit gets me so mad. Cause
There was
then you
another
go
thing
in
that
there
made
and
me.
you see 40 other people with the same shit.
There was another thing that made me so mad, right? Because like, okay, I went to like go get like water because I needed water, right? And so I go to like water stand like, oh, like let me get like the largest like size water you ever had. Like, okay, it's gonna be $5, right? And so they get the water bottle and they open the cap, and I'm like, excuse me? And then like, can you put the cap back, please? And like, no, we can't put the cap. I'm like, why? And I was like, oh, because like for this event we can't have caps on water bottles. I'm like,
What?
bruh, what the like? Am I gonna flick this while Tyler is singing "She" or something? Like, am I gonna flick the water couple? Like, I just don't get it. Why did you have to take off the cap of a water bottle to ensure like a safety measure of that. That really pissed me off. So like I swear to God, like literally was standing up, like I was just checking like every like minute to make sure I didn't spill like all the water and it looked like I peed on my pants or something. I usually like I was just, and there was no cup holders. There was no cup holders. I couldn't put my water bottle in a cup. I was so mad. It was like that. That also pissed me off. Like you just can't have a tap for a water bottle. I just like why?
Yeah, that's what that make any sense, bro.
It's just like you're doing too much at this point.
And notice how when all of us were making fun of the security guards, we did the accent. Why the fuck do they have to have these fucking like? I almost said the word. Why do you have to have these like these
freshly migrated people working at these positions?
Yeah.
And they had so much sass for no reason.
Yeah,
just, like
bro.
there was no reason for sass. We're just trying to go there and go to the concert, and then you just get on our like tip of our dick.
My wallet chain, bro.
And my mom,
I was literally about to whip that bitch back into slavery, bro. With that.
My aunt had a clear backpack, like a clear mini backpack, and my friend was saying something about that. Yeah, if you have a backpack, you have to make sure it's clear. And I was like, that doesn't. They didn't say anything about that on the website. So how are they supposed to like? And my aunt said, yeah, this is like my concert bag, meaning she's been through this before. Why isn't Kia Center saying that stuff? They could have just said no cameras. They could have like.
Usually they put like a phone number to like call. It's like
I did.
Additional. You did? That's
Tomas, I did. I literally did to make sure that this wouldn't happen. They did call. They didn't answer.
They answered.
So what Tomas was saying about the bracelet, he said I was about to cry. No, I wasn't about to cry. I actually bitched the fucking security.
Yeah,
what happened was, I'm like, all right, I have the Sushanka, right? But I have a lot of hair, and I don't want to wear a hat the entire time for hours. So I took this bracelet, all right? I'll put it on real quick. Took this bracelet and I wrapped it around like the little stitching that holds this flap on the Ushanka up like this, and then I attached this to this little carabiner, and then I wore it on my pants. I swear, I wore this on my jeans.
I see.
So we walk through security. I think I'm wearing the hat. That way it doesn't cut. No, I'm not wearing the hat. I'm not wearing the hat. I was?
I think you were. Yeah, you were, because that's how I spotted you after like the second time.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know how they saw the chain, but I took it off my pants. I took the carabiner off my pants. She said they have so much sass. They love saying the phrase, "It needs to go back to the car. It needs to go back to the car." They love saying that because they know how pissed someone must get when you tell them they have to go all the way back to their car. All of downtown Orlando is walking by foot to the Kia Center. You know that their car is not 20 feet away. You need to go back to the car. So I'm like, literally, I crashed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you expected to show it up my hood and a holler? Like, what, bro?
She said, this needs to come off. You can't bring this in. I said, it's a bracelet. She said, it needs to come off. I said, I looked at her. I said, look at all this shit I'm wearing. I literally said that. I looked at her. I said, look at all of this shit I'm wearing.
I remember.
I'm wearing a watch. I'm wearing a necklace. I'm wearing a carabiner. You're telling me the bracelet that's on the hat needs to come off, even though I'm wearing all of this metal. It needs to come off. I said, okay, so what happens when I take it off, put it on my wrist? Then what happens? I forgot what she said. Yeah, I forgot what she said. Okay. I took it off and I put it in my pocket. Yeah,
probably, bro.
Yeah,
no, they said you put it back in your wrist, and then
because they're like robots. I know I
didn't.
Bro.
I didn't.
They're like robots too. They know how pissed it gets you, so they just push the narrative. You know, they just push it. Because
they have a long line. They have people to get through. I understand, but like, oh my gosh, bro. They need to go back to the car. I literally said, look at all the shit I'm wearing. What's wrong with this? It's the same thing as what's on my wrist. So I took it off and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on my wrist. I put it in my pocket, and then once we scanned the tickets, I put it back on the hat because it's like, what the hell?
So retarded.
Yeah, but that was the only complaints. It was just, Yeah, the camera thing was annoying. Kia Center, if you don't want us to bring cameras, don't say cameras with something, 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 something. Just say absolutely no cameras of any kind other than your phone. And then it's like, okay, that's untestable. But this does record video, sure. But what digital camera doesn't record video? A Polaroid? Do you want me to bring a Polaroid in? I don't know. And the way her attitude was, she wasn't like, oh no, sorry, this is a video camera. Like, I understand. Like, you're about to record video. Like, no, you can't take this in. She just said no camera because she doesn't know the rule. Oh God, she doesn't know the rule.
You need to go
So,
back
like,
to the
Tomas,
car.
yeah, like Tomas said, she said, I didn't say get your manager. I said, can I talk to someone? Like, can I talk to
Oh, yeah,
someone
you
other
said
than
you had to
you
talk to
because you
someone.
clearly don't know. And then someone came up and she said, yeah, something, something. I said, I checked on your website. What the so tell me what's wrong with this camera. Tell me what's wrong with it. And she said, I can show you. And I was like, look at all these people behind me. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to pull up your policy on your phone. So we bought the locker. But I came with this camera in my pocket, with a cable, with a power bank. I'm also holding my wallet, and I'm also holding my phone in my jeans.
And that's the
I
only
was-
thing. That's the only thing that they were freaking tripping about.
I just
I
don't
just bought
understand.
that.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, niggas wearing banana suits. Niggas like,
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, how do you let like you're wearing a banana suit? Like, you can have like a whole.
Hold up, bro has
like,
spikes in
attached.
his hair. Bro has spikes in his hair. I can't bring this in. This will poke somebody's eye out. But bro has spikes in his hair. All right, Kia
Yeah.
Center. All right,
Banana
buddy.
Center, yeah.
Wrap it up,
banana
bro.
guy, he was funny, but like I was like, how did they allow the banana guy and did they not allow like Prince wearing bracelet over it? Like his.
that's what I'm
Holy
saying. How,
shit.
like, what type of, like, how? Is it
Yeah.
I wonder,
like,
like if they told him like go to the bathroom and then they stripped him naked, like just to do it there instead of like just doing not taking the whole banana thing.
I'm thinking, is it? No way he went in there with the suit. What? No.
Well,
Bro
then,
just
what,
stuffed
he
the
just
suit up
brought
his
it-
ass and pulled it out when he was in the
That's-
concert.
Yeah, Tomas, that's what I'm saying. If he's on the stage, then it wouldn't be that hard. Not on the stage, on the floor. It wouldn't be that hard to put the suit on when you're in the crowd. But like,
Yeah.
like, how do you discuss? Like, what do you make that look like? Because they said like no bag, so you can't make it look like a bag.
maybe a big.
I don't
belly.
know. Is it okay? My only thing is it wasn't one of those that's like kind of inflatable, like it has a fan to keep it puffy. Was it one of those or
Yeah, no, it wasn't one of those.
No.
It was like
Okay, well then you can stuff that
plastic.
in your pocket.
Yeah,
You
bro.
can
It was
stuff
like
that
a
in your
little
pocket.
yellow. It was like a little yellow foam suit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, then you can
Like
stuff
some
that in your
panels.
pocket.
Some panels or something. He probably put that shit like literally like right here in his underwear band or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, that's easy then. If there's no mechanic, if there's no like fan or anything to keep it
Hell
like
no.
inflated, then
bro
That
was
makes
out there
sense.
bouncing on that mosh pit, bro. Like,
yeah.
Oh my
It
god,
was so
I'm
hard to see
mad,
it on the full
like,
screen with the negative filter and like it looks so cool to see him on the screen. That's insane.
word to my mother.
What else I was mad about is that he didn't play Boredom. Boredom by with Rex Orange County, Anna the North. I was so mad. I thought he was gonna play. I thought he was gonna do that part where like he gets mad at that like where he's like this side, right?
Yeah,
And that
yeah,
side
yeah.
doesn't say what bad, and then he just fucking roasts them. I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna do that here, but I guess he didn't. I was just like kind of sad that he didn't play Boredom because Boredom's also one of my favorite songs ever from him.
When you're having fun.
No, I gotta go to as many as I'm able to go to because like, bro, he's gonna get old to the point where you can't be dancing around like
Yeah, he
that.
can't be dancing. How old is he?
That's gonna
Hey,
suck.
Google. How old is Tyler the Creator?
34 years
He's
old.
34 years old.
Yeah, we got like how long y'all
20
think?
years.
Ooh, ha!
20 more years?
Yeah, yeah. I can
He's
see
gonna be
Travis,
performing the same way he's performing at 54 years old. Tomas, how old are your parents?
I'm like, they're like 40.
Dude.
Bro, I could like he could probably do like some like exercise and stuff to like keep in shape. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying it's
Like, he has-
impossible. I'm just saying like I don't think like
You still be dancing like how you danced like and thought I was dead, like jumping up and down. I think
How?
you still do that.
How?
You did it, you know, like how he does it.
How does it? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'll try to find
Can
it.
you do it?
No, just
I'm
show
not
me,
gonna
bro. It's
do
gonna take
it.
too long. No, Tamales, just show me, bro. Tamales.
Yeah, can you just do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Hold on.
But we know what you're talking about. Okay, relax.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Damn. Okay, what time is it? It's like 9:20.
9:20.
Damn. So this video is like.
Time for you to get a walk.
That was me and Prince. Look. I'm fucking white. I can't. You can't.
One
see
of
me.
them just
Yeah, you
looks
are.
black, and the other one just looks like part of the background.
You're fucking insane. Oh, your little Jewish hands. Your little Jew hands can't fucking touch the fucking camera thing. I got so mad when you said that.
Oh yeah, he was trying. Hold
I
on,
was
bro.
trying to. I was like trying to take the photo, right?
You
And I
called him
struggled.
Jewish?
Yeah, he
Oh,
called like
bro,
little
you
Jew
don't know
finger.
the half of it. You don't know the half of the fucking. Yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna explain that.
Yeah. You
Sure
fucking
called him
asshole.
Jewish.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Hopefully, I think like overall rating of the concert, like strong 9. Only bad thing is like you didn't play No Cherry Bomb, and I guess like some songs were just really short, and yeah, I think that's about it. It's like solid, like it's probably the second best concert. The first ever concert like that's gonna be best of me seeing Travis Scott.
I think
But-
tour concerts kind of have a limit to them, other than like Lollapalooza, Coachella, what's the other one, Rolling Loud. Like I think those concerts are kind of above tours because you just said like he's doing like back to back to back shows. He's dancing all over the place, like all over the US and then all over the world, trying to get these shows done. Like not every concert's gonna be high quality. So when it's Camp Flog Gnaw and he designs the set and he's the closer and it's like dark and you're on the fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's not a stadium, you're outside. I feel like that would be like a way different experience.
Yeah, like a whole festival as a whole, like it's a whole new vibe.
But the audio was really good. Like this, like the whole I mean, it's a concert, so you would expect the audio to not be lackluster, but like the experience of just the music in general was very good.
Yeah.
Do you have any final thoughts, Juan? Oh, what I rated?
Yeah.
My first ever
Overall
concert,
experience.
I'll give it room to breathe at like an 8. Like fit like 10 out of 10, meaning there's nothing that can change. So it's definitely not 10, definitely not a 9. So I'll give it like an 8. I think that's kind of fair.
What about you, Juan?
I know I'll
when
see
I got
better
out
concerts.
the
so.
concert, that was the first question I asked my girlfriend, and I said I rated an 8 because I feel like honestly, like his energy's really good. I feel like he is just like a natural performer. So I
Yeah.
feel like in the songs like New Magic Wand and stuff, he's always gonna go that crazy. Like and like I don't know, but I personally felt like I thought Lil Yachty was about to get mad at our crowd because I don't know why, but I felt like half of our crowd was dead for some reason. Like I feel like I didn't hear half of it. In my personal opinion, I don't
Yeah,
know
that
why.
also pissed me off.
So
Like
yeah,
there
so
was
I was kind of scared because I was like, I feel like they're not gonna give 100 because they're not gonna feel like they would in like their hometown, for example, where they're probably like gonna just go crazy, or like Prince said, in a set that they actually design and there's actual like
Yeah.
curators there to watch them. But
Yeah.
the experience was fire. The songs were fire nonetheless. I thought he was gonna bring somebody else out, but like Lil Yachty part was fire.
I think it was more of a like I feel like
I listened
performance.
to everything I wanted to listen to. Like I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Type shit.
I feel like my expectation for a concert, like my vision of a concert, is always when you're on the floor, not when you're in a stadium. That's what I imagine when I think concert. I think everyone's standing shoulder to shoulder. So until I experienced that, I think like what I saw was basically like a performance. Like I sat, I watched the art, I felt it. I felt like the ambiance of the whole thing, and it was cool. I don't feel like I was involved because I wasn't on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and
What'd y'all think about the
people around you can make a big difference.
Yeah. What'd y'all think about like the ticket like pricing and like how to get the tickets
my
and stuff?
God,
How
I
did you
paid
get your
too
ticket,
much.
Juan?
I paid too much.
My girlfriend was like, "I got 2 tickets. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go." Like, what?
How'd she get it?
She was like sweating in her car, like on her lunch break type shit, just like reloading the website, bro, trying to get any seat she could.
Oh,
And then
your
she
girl like
paid,
really likes Tyler?
yeah, yeah, she paid like $400 or something for
For
both of
each
them.
or all?
Yeah.
For both. But like, yeah, like that's steep, bro. But like,
Why is Tomas making that face? You paid
Yeah, I
more
did.
for one.
I paid
Hello?
more.
it was good. It was good, and we were pretty close, bro. Like, I felt connected. If that fat motherfucker who stepped on my toe wasn't in front of me the whole time, then I probably could have got like some fucking JDC shout out. But nah, bro. Nah, that mug was like on my toe, bro. Like dead ass on my toe. And like I didn't really care about the people around me. I feel like my social anxiety just kind of died because it's just like a concert. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care
when
if
I
you're
was
not singing.
crying and
Like you're
screaming the
not gonna,
lyrics, I
you're
was
not gonna,
like,
yeah, you're not gonna ask me to be quiet at a concert. Be fucking serious. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, come on now. But
I
nah,
do
yeah,
want to go with someone like to have that like experience of like screaming at each other. Like
yeah.
anyone, like I want to go with someone like and sit near them, but yeah. Like apparently my aunt said that how the ticket prices work is everyone scoops whatever they can up and then they resell them right on the Ticketmaster website.
Yep.
And then meaning not people that are going that are going to use the tickets, just anyone to make a quick buck. And then as soon as it's concert time, like it's like an hour 2 hours before, everyone tries to get rid of their tickets and they just start putting low prices. So I saw a ticket $200 for the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would actually buy
As
that.
we were driving to give you a reference of time, as we were driving like about to get into our parking garage. So that was like doors open. That was at like 5 something, maybe 6, maybe. Yeah, like 6
Yeah,
or
I
something.
paid way too much.
Yeah,
Like
bro. If you
not
like,
even
if you go to the fucking shit and you're prepared to mosh, bro, like you can probably get a pretty good freaking like set,
I, uh, I'm glad I
like
got the
spot.
performance part. Like fart. Yeah, I got farted on. I'm glad I got the performance part.
The
Like before I
performance
get to
bar.
fully like experience the concert, because like I'm not a bitch. Like I could go into a crowd of people for an hour and be okay. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Like I'm not gonna get like trampled. I'll be fine. It's just, you know, I got one step. Now I can, next time I'm gonna try to get like a actual floor thing, because like my aunt was right. Literally in the last like hour, all you have to do is kind of just like go to the Kia Center and then just like
you go to the
wait.
box office.
Well, that, or just sit on your phone and just refresh and just wait, and the price should just start dropping. So
It can't be too
it's kind of
close
a
to the
plan.
set time though, because then you're not gonna get a good floor like ticket area.
Bruh, I mean, but like,
You gotta be there like early.
no, but like, I'd rather be on the edge of the floor, anywhere on the floor, rather than in
That
the
was the
seat.
thing. That was the thing about Chromacopia too. Is like I don't know about like the floor, but like I felt like the way he designed the stage and he was going up on places. Like I don't feel like the floor was the best spot to be at.
Yeah. Especially when he was under that bridge, you were just like seeing the bridge. You wouldn't even until you saw him throw in the money. That's like the only thing
Yeah,
you would see. But like
Well,
like Prince
I
said,
mean,
because it's more of a performance.
but
like
like,
how I saw him like how I
y'all
saw
don't think like the point is not just to look at him the whole time. Yeah, like Juan just tried to make fun, but like that's what I mean. When you're sitting and watching, you see the screen. The screen is amazing, bro.
yeah, the
Fucking
screen was
400 hertz, fucking beautiful
bro,
screen. Why
wait
the?
until you see when I saw
Uh,
Utopia, like that screen for Utopia was like I'm not trying to glaze that Utopia screen when I saw it, it was like something like I sort of got like 1,000 frames per second when
I don't
when I was
understand
seeing
why movie theaters still use projectors. That screen
exactly.
was beautiful, but like yeah, like Juan said, like the performance, like yeah, you sit in the chair, you see the screen, you see the thing, the fireworks, yeah. But when you're under the bridge and he's throwing the money and you see, bro, like you're in the middle of the whole thing, like bro, come on, I gotta experience that at least one time.
Well, you're not gonna
I gotta
experience
experience
that
that.
if you get the fucking edge tickets. If you're edging at the edge with
Bro, but like
But
you
the
can,
shit is so
bro,
good.
you don't think you can like finesse your way through? I mean, the set is how long? Like over time, you'll get to the middle. No, you don't think so? I think
Yeah, I
so.
think you could.
When people
Yeah,
are
bro.
jumping around, like, come on, bro, you can like, oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. It. How many whoops do you think it takes? Like 30? I could do that. Look. Goddamn mom, goddamn mom. They get something big. Better find them. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that shit. What? Better find them. Better. Bro, come on.
Oh whoops, bro hits a
Yeah,
two hundred
it's like
pound
30 whoops
somebody.
and then you're there,
Bro
right?
gets knocked out. Bro gets knocked out middle of the pit. Bro gets
Until someone
trampled.
steps on my toe.
Astroworld Part 3. Bro gets fucking suffocated in the pit because he's trying to fucking hear Sticky under a
I need to
fucking
see
bridge
the
for some reason. You're
I
like,
need to
what
see
the
the
fuck?
banana under the bridge,
Bro,
bro.
be for real,
I
bro.
wondered. I was actually thinking like someone like you know how like on the Life of Pablo tour, like someone actually climbed up on top of the
Yeah.
his
And he
stage.
was like,
I thought someone was gonna. I thought someone was actually gonna do that for the entire crate. I thought someone was actually gonna jump and like get on that
I
bridge
didn't know
thing
the
and just
bridge
somehow
lowers. Yeah. I didn't know the bridge would lower down for some reason.
the bridge
That's
lowered down.
insane.
So I thought like I like if I was there, I would probably done it. Well, no, I would have not done it. I would have had that thought though. I would have had that impulsive thought of doing it.
Nah, bro, be for real.
Damn. I can't wait to go to my next concert. I don't know who it would be, but like I said, like I don't know anyone else I need to see. I just don't like yeah.
Travis, Cardi. Travis is something. It's something
I
else, bro. Like I'm
guess
not
I
trying
would
to
go to a
glaze.
Cardi concert. I guess. I guess. But like I don't know I don't know ASAP Rocky songs like that. What am I going? My shades, Dior. My pants, Lord. Am I serious? Like, are we done?
Yeah.
Izzo.
Okay, Juan. You said you were at the lockers, right? When you were leaving. Did you hear that guy say Swamp Izzo and like three other people say it? No,
No. But you know what's
no.
interesting? When I was locking up my stuff, bro, when I
Yeah,
was locking up my stuff, the two security guards that were there at the lockers, they were
yeah.
talking about everybody's fits. And at first I
Uh,
thought they were roasting me because they were
Oh
like,
my
oh,
god.
bro's
Yes.
wearing Ed Hardy. I wore that shit in high school. Like I literally wore that shit in high school. And then I'm like, oh, like, all right, bro, like, all right. And I'm just locking my shit up, like taking an L. I'm like, are y'all being serious? Like y'all really just like y'all just shitting on me after I gotta lock all my shit up. And then he's like, oh, but like his fit is trim. Like that's what we call trim. And I'm like, bro, what is trim? Like what the fuck is trim? You know what I'm saying?
niggas need a
I
new
remember I
word
was just
every week.
Right? Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I remember waiting, like waiting for you in the locker, right? Like there was this one, the lady that they called at the security guard. She was like, "I see everyone be wearing blonde wigs, right? I guess everyone wants to be me." And she was wearing like blonde hair, and I was like, I wanted to roast her so bad, but it was just so funny. People like, you know how the Igor wig, like how Tyler wear the Igor wig for like Igor. It's like everyone, you should see people like at the
I
concert
saw
wearing
hella
Igor
people
wig.
with those.
It
Yeah,
was
hella
it was yeah, it was
people.
just people, and she was like, Harry wants to be me or something like that. It was so funny.
Yeah. I appreciated everyone that wore sweaters, ushankas, nice pants. Like that
Dude,
was
hella
cool.
sweater. I saw hella Ushankas. I saw hella ties.
It's just all the
Hella
green. Like when people
so
just throw on a
cool.
green tee, it was so lazy. The like
I thought the green was cool, but like I
if you
don't
wore
know.
something like cool and preppy or merch, like you're good. But like if you just wore like like bro, what'd you wear?
Me?
Yeah, because I know what Tomas wore always.
Oh, I wore an Ed Hardy long sleeve. It's like brownish. And then
Hmm.
I wore like it has like yellow lettering on the back. I wore like these like embroidered pants with a yellow cross on the back, and then I wore my Tims. And then I
Okay.
wore like double belts. I was gonna wear hella bracelets and then like my chain. Cause I was just like, I'm just gonna express. Cause I feel like that was like the vibe of the album. Like I feel
Right.
like a lot of people were going for like Chromacopia vibes, and I'm like, bro, like Tyler, like I feel like the album was really about expressing, not impressing. You know, like my girl was like, I'm going to a fashion show, but it's like I don't feel like it's a fashion show. Like just wear what you like. You know, like wear what makes you feel comfortable. Like I feel like that's what Tyler is more about. But you know, then she made the point that's like, you know, fashion is. She made a good point, but she was like, fashion is something about, you know, expressing your creativity, you know, Like, other people are supposed to find it cool. I don't know. She made a good point. But yeah. I wore that, and then I saw hella people with like wearing the same shit Tyler wore. I saw hella people in the Igor fucking wig, bro. I thought that shit was so funny because I saw a dude with a date, and she had the Igor wig on, but I didn't know if like that was her actual hair for a moment. But I was like, nah, she gotta be trolling, bro. Ain't no
I saw
way.
a girl. The best girl fit I saw was they like someone where the fit the girl was wearing in the interlude side street from Call Me If You Get Lost. It's a red sweater with a
Yeah, I
skirt.
saw that girl too. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
there were a few
Seeing
girls.
that
Every girl
IRL
that's
was pretty cool.
yeah, every girl that
I
was wearing
saw a
that, I thought that was
toddler.
tough.
I was like, I couldn't believe I saw a toddler. I saw like a 4-year-old, and I saw like a mom with like holding his 4-year-old kid. I'm like, all right, I don't even know. Everything about that experience was like unique.
Yeah, sure, bro. All right, for real this time. Any final thoughts? Anything like not ratings? Like don't rate, but I'm just saying like for next time.
Tyler,
Like what do
Tyler, if
y'all
you're
like? What do
watching
y'all?
this, Tyler, if
I
you're watching
guess.
this, please play Cherry Bomb next time. I just begging for anything for Cherry Bomb. And hopefully, since it's like 10-year anniversary for Cherry Bomb, that you release a 10-year anniversary and it's just like red, the vinyl. And I don't know, I would spend $200 if I have to. Just please. That's all. Thank you.
Anything, Juan?
Uh, you need to play Igor for longer.
Okay. No, please, no fucking bitch. Play
No.
Igor. Okay, cool.
Play Igor for longer. Uh, Cherry Bomb, it's okay that you skipped over it, bro. Like I understand he's trying to get his new stuff out there. I understand it's a tour, but like we're also trying to vibe, bro. Like it's also Orlando. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to like we don't get Tyler every day, bro. And it's not California, bro. Like come on. But I totally understand too that people have their times and moments. But yeah, bro. And what else can I say? Great performer. I feel like there wasn't a time where I was bored. There wasn't a time where I went on my phone. No, like I feel like I was locked in. It was immersive. I felt like I was there. I was in the moment. Uh, he played everything I wanted to hear. But like I said, I just felt he played. I just felt like he could have played certain tracks longer. And that's it. That's all. That's all my complaints. Kia Center. I want to separate the Kia Center from him. I don't want to say the bracelet bullshit and the wallet bullshit and be like, I messed up my concert. No, because honestly, like the experience was fire. But on a side note, I hated the Kia security people. But that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
All right.
Fine.
Well, for me, I guess that was just like yeah, I mean, I got to see real celebrities for the first time with my own eyes.
Yeah. IRL.
The music, like I said, the sound systems were great. All the visuals are great. The screen was great. I had no problem really with where I was seated. Like I was fine with it. Like obviously I'm fine with it because I was gifted the seat. But like if there was something bad with it, I would say. But yeah, everything was fine. Kind of just wish the vibe of the people around me were better. But like, if I want that, I need to go there. Like I need to go to the section where those people are. So that's all me. But yeah, I'm excited to go to my next concert whenever that is. I kind of know what to expect now, and I know how good that it actually feels. So yeah, next time I'll try to go with someone maybe if I can. But it's definitely has to have a little piggy bank for that. I have to save up for that specifically. You know what I mean? I have to have savings for whenever I can. I just grab the money and just get out. So thank y'all so much for the video. Like I said, y'all didn't have to. You could have just said piss off, nigger. But yeah. So thank y'all very much.
Yeah.
I have on my whiteboard. I'll show you. Hold on.
And here goes this one. I have written down since 2013 my Slava plans that I actually brainstormed and like actually thought through for 20,000 years, and now I'm ready to show it to you guys. Oh my god. And by the way, I still have your white golf shirt in my closet, bro.
And my Crocs. I know. And my Crocs. I know.